Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get beginner friendly feed in cornrow braids. Stay tuned, all the products I'll be using will be listed down below so you can follow along better. Okay, so y'all, I finally opened my Dream World braiding hair rack, and let me tell y'all, I wanted to show y'all this part of the video as well. I got this braiding rack to help me separate better. For me, I decided to do very tiny strands, and this gave me a medium braid. So for you, however you want the braid to look, separate the hair strands according to that. I would do tinier hair strand bits if you want a tinier braid, or huger hair strands if you want a larger braid. All the products I use in this video were not sponsored. If you do want to sponsor me, link is in the bio. Okay, so my review on the hair rack, because I know some people are skeptical about getting one of these, I definitely feel like it's way better and more efficient to use, and it helps you to keep consistently braiding without having to go back. You do not have to use the braiding hair that I used in this video, but if you are a beginner, get pre-stretched hair strands. The pre-stretched hair will help you braid more efficiently, more quicker, and it won't tangle up as much as just the regular hair. So right now, y'all, I'm just untangling my hair and about to section it. I did very small parts for my subsections, and usually people blow dry their hair beforehand, but I did not blow dry my hair. I just left it. I definitely feel like if you do want to blow dry your hair, you can. It will help you to move through the hair better. Since I'm used to braiding with my natural hair, I won't be blow drying it. Also, it's just preference. If you want to blow dry your hair, blow dry it. If you don't, that's okay too. So the products that you'll need to help you section through the hair will be pomade, hair clips, some scrunchies, a YTail comb. It doesn't matter which type of pomade you use, it just needs to help you with braiding. I chose to use a little bit of pomade, just personal preference. Another reason is just I don't like the buildup it has on the scalp, and also I have a sensitive scalp, so I don't use a lot of gel on it. Again, it's just personal preference. If you feel like you need more gel to help you slick through the braids quicker and for it to look neater, you can use that. If you do not like gel as much, you can do what I did and take a little bit of pomade and add it to each section as you go along. So I know that people say parting does not matter, but for me, I definitely feel like parting matters, and it's very important when you're braiding because it will help you to keep the braids tight and neat and looking good. So make sure that your partings look nice. If you have to go back and recheck, just check over and over again, make sure that it looks good, because this will help you to avoid the mistakes that you have to go back and redo if you didn't just go ahead and check it the first time. The best way for you to untangle your hair is starting off from the tip of the hair strand and working your way to the top to the scalp, because if you start from the scalp all the way down, you're most likely going to bring a knot all the way down to the hair strand and take out more hair than you need. I just recommend you do that instead so you can avoid damaging your hair as much as possible. Also, for braiding, your hair is naturally going to be thinner at the bottom, so make sure that you don't over add hair to the bottom of your hair strands. This part of the video, I'm just taking the little strands of hair that I separated off of the rack and doing it once at a time. I split the first 2 hair strands in half because I needed to start off small at the top of my actual hair to make it look more natural. Each time you braid once, I would add another hair strand, just thin layers until you kind of get to the middle of your hair. Then you could do thicker, and at the back of your hair, tinier hair strands. I want to say a good rule of thumb is braiding 3 times with your natural hair before adding any weave to your hair, just so that you can get a natural braid going and it looks more natural. If you feel that the top of your hair strand where your baby hairs are a little thinner, you can start braiding for a little bit. I would say 5 times instead, and this will help you to have a neater braid as well. I know people don't talk about this often, but I know when braiding, you want your braids to look even and more consistent. consistent and look like the same. So I would just take the same amount of braiding hair that you are adding to your natural hair. So if you did 10 pieces, I would do 10 pieces for each strand, unless you had to even it out and add more or less. It just depends on how you braid it. So I say this all the time, when you're braiding, I would try to braid as tight as possible. You do this by gripping the hair strands gently but pulling down while you're braiding. This will help you just have a better braid and a tighter braid that will last longer. And another thing, that first braid should give you a good setup of how each braid should look and how thick should they be, as well as the last hair braid that you have on the other side of your head. The opposite side of your forehead should look the exact same, or if not close to it. Your edges will naturally just fall out. If you want to pull out more edges, just feel free to. The baby hairs, it's not really a specific way you have to do this. If you want more, pull more baby hairs out. If you want less, pull less out. Another great thing to learn is just how to move around the braid. If you need to add weave to one side of the braid, holding your hair, natural hair, with the opposite hand to keep the braiding tight while you're getting the weave will help you just learn how to grasp and braid your natural hair better with the weave. It will also help you navigate the braid a little bit better as well. If you notice that your hair, like you're losing the grip on your hair and you need more hair so you can make the braid longer, grabbing with the opposite hand will help you just keep going without having to stop midway through the braid. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain why I use each product for the video. The braiding gel is just to help braid better, keep the parts looking neater, and just to make the braid look a little more pretty, neat, and presentable. The clips is just to keep certain strands of hair that isn't in the part away from the braid so that you can braid and not have to deal with the loose strands. The rat tail comb is used as an all-purpose comb for me because it helps you to comb through the tangled hair, your natural tangled hair. It also helps you to part really nice partings and just keep the line straight. The scrunchies are there for you to pull back the hair strands that you do not want in the braiding part away from the braiding parts. I wanted to discuss this part of the video. As you can see, my hair was tangled. My natural hair was tangled up in the back, but I like it like this just so that I can grip onto my hair strands better. Like I said, if you wanted to use gel or blow dry your hair beforehand, especially if you're a beginner, you can, to help you just glide through the hair better. But for me, I like feeling the hair and gripping onto it better. As well, I'm a hairstylist, so I want to learn the hair before I use gel, or if I ever use gel, decide to use gel, I want to learn how to grip onto the hair better. So that's the only reason why I did this. But I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah, something that makes me look at you too often. Oh, baby, you can give it something. Baby, I can run all the time. I will be making many tutorials on my TikTok. Link is in the bio. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram just so that you guys can see the mini post of how the hair came out and the whole look came out. Make sure to follow, like, and subscribe if you're enjoying this video already. Make sure to go back and rewatch other videos that I have posted before. Go, baby, at last to my body so crazy, baby, I'm talking crazy. I get you right in my space, but I if you are an intermediate or a beginner braider, it is not hard to braid. It just takes time and practice. So just keep practicing, keep practicing. If you have to rewatch this video again just to make sure that you're doing it right, I know it seems easy when you're watching it, but it also helps to practice it as well. But don't give up. If you're really trying to learn how to braid, it just takes time. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment any more videos that you want to see, any other hair videos that you want to see. I'm going to show you guys the end results as well in this video, some pictures. I just wanted to give y'all I wanted to give y'all some new tips and some old tips that can really be useful as a beginner braider and intermediate braider. So I hope that they help. If they do, comment down below as well. And I hope that you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. Thanks for watching.
Try and come back when you're famous. I always want the truth, but it's dangerous. You got something real, not basic. You wanna get with me, stop. I know I be rich before I die. They won't respect you till you try. Designer head to toe. I stood to the head and float. I already paid the pole. Niggas too scared to I feel like head to toe. Get a beat, let it drag on the flow. And then in the bed that I told. Working hard, we ain't having no hope. I feel like a charm. 50 racks on the arm. A tsunami and storm. I stay fly, I was there born. But these hoes like it's born. I get higher than the odds born. I can count just a torn. Getting money is so important. You thought I was done. I can go on and on. The cars are foreign. I crack up and start soaring. My heart is torn. Shoot a movie like Barry Gore. A star was born. My love is like a damn storm. My life